Hey, Reno, what's happening? This is Aaron from Food and Drink checking in on Thursday night. Winding it down. Sent out the last pizza of the night a little while ago and cleaning up, made a pizza for myself. And now I thought I'd check in with you guys. You guys want to know how I learned to make pizza? Like good pizza? I think I make good pizza. I was in Albuquerque visiting my dear friend Mary Kay. Saturday? It must have been Saturday. Must have been a Saturday night. And Googling around looking for pizza schools. So I wanted to learn how to make good pizza, and I was thinking about opening a pizza place at some point, you know, the next. I was unemployed. I was thinking about what the hell my next gig was going to be. And I found this place, International School of Pizza in San Francisco. It's where I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. This guy, Tony Gemignani, never heard of him before, but obviously was super legit. And looked it up. We got a Neapolitan and classic Italian pizza school. Starts Monday in San Francisco. It's Albuquerque and it's Saturday night. I think that's how it went down. It's pretty close if it's not exactly right. Anyway, I shot him off an email. Hey, can I come? You got room in your class on Monday? Can I be there? I'm in Albuquerque, but you know, let's do it. It's a professional level class. It's a 5-day class in San Francisco. I don't know anything about it. I never worked in a restaurant before. I made pizza in my backyard in a little like $300 gas-fired, like essentially like a barbecue kind of thing. That's about how big it was. And they're like, yeah, sure, you want to pay the tuition, which is not super cheap. Yeah, knock yourself out. So I showed up, hustled my way back to San Francisco, and showed up Monday morning. International School of Pizza, Tony Gemignani. He's the man in America for pizza. Certainly one of them, if not the guy. And there I was. There's like 6 people in the class. All the other 5 all own pizzerias, been in the pizza business for like a decade or more, most of them. And I, you know, had no idea what I was doing. Tony's first question was like, what oven do you use? You know, what oven do you use? And these guys are naming brands and stuff I'd never heard of. I was like, I got my oven in my car. It's this big. It's a little gas, a Pizzeria Pronto. You buy them online. They're not bad, all things considered, for $300. But yeah, I should have known right then. It was a little over my head. But Tony's school is pretty amazing because it's sort of like I don't remember exactly, but it's like, you know, Monday morning you do dough, and Tuesday morning you do sauce, and like Wednesday morning you learn how to like make your own sausage. You know, Thursday morning you're doing like pesto and you know, stuff like that. But then in the afternoon you just work in his restaurant. That's what you do. He's like, you're over there. You're on the wood fired. You're on the coal fired. You're on the electric, whatever. And that's what you do. You work in the restaurant all day. And I remember the first day he set me up on one of the ovens, and he's like, "Here's your thing." And he's like, "You're making pizzas." I was like, "What are you talking about? You got 40 people in line out there. What do you mean I'm making pizzas? Like, who am I making pizzas for?" He's like, "You're making pizzas for them." And I didn't understand what the hell was going on. Like, I can't make a pizza that you're going to give somebody that's paying money for it. And he's like, don't worry about it. And, you know, he pairs you up with one of his team that, you know, obviously knows what they're doing. They're expert pizzaiolos. And I don't know how to pronounce that. Tony, how do I pronounce it? Pizzaiolo? Pizzaiolo. Pizzaiolo. I don't know. Pairs you up with somebody on his team, and they, you know, look over your shoulder, make sure you're doing it right, and every once in a while they're just like, you look at them like, is this right? And they're like, and you toss in the garbage, you start over. But yeah, and I did that for the week. And again, like I said, I was in way over my head, but I learned as much as I could. I wish I could take the class again, because now the questions I would ask would be a lot different than the questions I asked then. But it certainly got me, you know, a pretty good jump start on pizza knowledge. You know, Tony's been doing it his entire life. You know, I don't know, what's that, 30 years or something like that he's been into pizza. And so to be able to sort of, how does Goldblum say it in Jurassic Park, right? You stand on the shoulders of giants, right? You skip to the end. It's a shortcut. I paid him a bunch of money to skip me to the end, essentially, because I started late and I didn't want to figure out pizza when I was 75, right? I wanted to take a shortcut, like Jack T. Colton. What's the T stand for? Trustworthy. Were you always into birds? No, I was into shortcuts. That's Romancing the Stone. That's a little Romancing the Stone action for you there. Unbelievable movie. Come on. Kurt Russell, Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, Danny DeVito, and oh, so good. I'll come back for you. When? Soon. How soon? Very soon. Don't worry about it. It's a great movie. Romancing the Stone. Check it out. Anyway, that's how I learned how to make pizza. I did that for, was there for the week, put my time in, did the best I could, learned as much as I could, and then, was, I don't know, 6, 8 months later, opened my place out in Graygo, opened the first food and drink, little tiny pizza place, and, I think I make good pizzas, and that's all Tony, and practice. But the practice came after Tony. I started at the end. And then, but nicest guy in the world, owns a bunch of restaurants. Obviously, dude is certainly in the shit right now. I think he's got like 15 or 20 restaurants, so he's trying to figure it out just like I'm trying to figure out. He's just doing it on a much bigger scale. So much love to you, Tony, if you're out there. Peace. I hope you get through it. I hope I get through it. I hope we all get through it, and look forward to maybe having a slice with you again someday. But legit, I took that class 5, 6 years ago now, and responded to emails, and super good dude. So the Pizza Bible, it's got a ton of his recipes in there. The meatball, I use it here, man. It's killer. It's a killer meatball. Kokoli, his recipe's not in the book, but you make the dough, you get the kokoli. It serves at his restaurant. That's amazing. His pizzas are amazing. The Cal Italia, that's what he calls it. Won a world championship with it. I call it the Fig and Pig. Some little alteration, not a lot. He won a world championship with I don't know what he calls it. I can't remember. I call it the cherry picker. Little changes, not a lot. We used to do his Barcelona for breakfast. I call it the midnight run for obvious reasons. To those of you that are well, to me, obvious reasons. Serrano peppers, right? Jimmy Serrano is in midnight run. And chorizo, it's got chorizo and eggs. That's a midnight run thing. Midnight Run, that's a hell of a movie. Oh my God, don't watch it on TBS. You need the F-bombs. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on like a crazy person, but haven't done one of these in a little while like this, and just wanted to check in and say, hey, I hope everyone's hanging in there as best you can. There's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days. It's all right. You can have a bad day. It's all right. Try to figure out how to work it out, how to fix it, how to make tomorrow a little better, and wake up in the morning and see what's happening in the world, see what world you're living in, and do your best to live with that and deal with it. So we're rolling along here. Foodanddrinkreno.com. There's not much information there. Our menu there. We're open for takeout Wednesday through Sunday nights, and we're doing the best that we can to get you some yummy stuff. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. We certainly appreciate all the community support, and we need to do another hospital run here this weekend. Probably Sunday would be great. I'm going to try to reach out to some people that had reached out to me earlier, but if that's something you have the hookup on, hit me up. And we'll try to sort it out, or we'll just add you to the list, and we'll hit you next week if we can't get you this week. I can't do a ton. I'm a pretty small place, and I'm just me, and I can only sort of turn out so many pizzas, but I can certainly do more than 0. So, 8 or 10, 12 pizzas, something like that. They're going to be cold when they get there, but hopefully they're still yummy, and hopefully it's the thought that counts. So, love you guys. Hang in there. There's not a lot of other options. So do it, and hold your head up. And this is an adventure, and it's a shit show, but it's something that's going to change our lives and change the world in ways that we can't even begin to fathom right now. So we are just sort of on this ride, but you can shape your own ride, right? You can make your own future, and industries are going to disappear, and other ones are going to be born out of this. So try to figure out where you're going to fit into the new world, and roll with it. I wish everyone the best of luck and success, and of course, most importantly of all, just health, general health, and well-being and safety. And there will come a time when this is behind us. It's going to be a while. But it will happen. We will get there, and the only way to get there is one day at a time. I say that a lot, but it's all there is. Today's winding down. Made it through today. I got to walk home. Which I'm looking forward to. It's 15 or 20 minutes in the nice, cool Reno evening. And I love you guys. Be well. This is 9.5 minutes. I'm sorry if anybody made it this long. I apologize. Take care.